Sometimes I think we all decide that, we really would like to do something, but we don't know quite what to do to make our world a greener world. I think this project proved to us that there is something that we can do.
We've heard of other churches doing solar panels, some of them in Indiana, and thought it was really cool.
The process of getting solar had several potential barriers that had to be jumped over, gotten around.
Solar systems aren't for everyone because you have to have a good exposure to sunlight.
So we always assumed that with all these trees around us, we had way too much shade and solar was not a remote possibility.
We had people come in and assess our situation as far as doability.
Turns out, that the upper roof of this two-level building is just high enough, especially towards the south for that crucial southern exposure. Called for a special congregational meeting. And I had heard some well-intentioned comments we'll say a fiscal conservative nature, is that really a good idea?
How do you do it? Do we have to cut down very many trees?
We weren't really sure how they'd feel.
The vote was unanimous to have us move forward with this project.
100% support all the way from the congregation.
We applied for and received a Sun grant, although we were able to raise by a variety of means half of the money required. The other half was provided by these Sun grants, and it allowed us to really be able to afford putting up the solar panels.
Because the cost of solar panels has come down quite a lot.
Then we discovered it was really best to get a new roof or a new layer of PVC membrane, a roof on our old leaky roof.
Today we're actually moving all the solar panels to the roof. That will stage us and get us ready for tomorrow.
The panels will not require hardly any maintenance. They have warranty for 25 years.
Our electric bill will be lowered by the amount of electricity we can produce right on the roof.
We are able to net meter, which means the total amount of energy generated and used are balanced together. So if we produce more than we use, that comes off of our bill. The sun has a lot of energy. Photons that are released from the sun hit the solar panel. They produce an electron flow. We use that as energy. So they go through the wires to where there is a load, which would be turning on your lights or running a blender.
The solar energy industry is creating jobs. It's helping save the environment. It's helping people save money.
We are, I believe, seeing a big push toward renewable energy that we, even a few months ago, weren't sure was going to happen.
Going ahead with this is really just reinforce my beliefs in renewable energy.
I definitely think getting solar panels is a great idea. I think this really helps not only the church and the environment, but spread awareness all around.
Using renewable power and energy is good for the earth, and we need to save it as much as possible.
We are reducing our carbon footprint. We know that we're not putting any more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere.
I believe that everyone should be conscious of what's going on in the world around them and making sure to leave a good impact on it rather than make it even worse. Using solar is part of that.
My faith calls need to embrace the use of solar because we are interconnected with this world.
This is our only home, and we have to take care of it.
One of the most important things about Unitarian Universalism is that we are all in relationship. We're in relationship with ourselves, we're in relationship with other human beings, and we're in relationship with the world and the environment.
Stewardship is just common sense.
It taps into one of our core beliefs that we respect our relationship with the environment and that we do things to take care of it. And so renewable energy and solar energy is a great way to do that.
Every single CO2 molecule that doesn't get emitted, every ounce of fossil fuels which does not get burned, has a direct impact, on that problem on the global level. Every person, every living thing on the planet is our neighbor. That's how tied together we are. When we try to save ourselves, we're trying to save everyone else at the very same time. It all hinges upon, how quickly those changes can be made. The means are available now. We've just got to get on board and take up that challenge as quickly as we can. Our lives and the lives of future generations may well depend upon it.